Hey everybody, welcome to Adam Does Hard Things. Today I'm going to be talking to you about doing easy things on purpose. What? Didn't I just make a video about doing hard things on purpose? Yes I did. And interestingly enough, I did get a little bit of pushback in a couple comments on that video, which makes me super excited because it means I'm onto something with this series. I'd originally planned on this being two separate videos about doing hard things and about doing easy things, doing them on purpose, so with intentionality. So some stuff about doing hard things and it being kind of my mantra. I'm not talking about doing hard things just for the sake of doing hard things. I'm talking about making difficult choices for a purpose. Training for an event, training for life. It's not about just making things hard. It's about looking at a choice and seeing the easy option and the hard option and choosing the difficult path when it makes you stronger. So one of the things a lot of people are trying to do, and I'm still trying to do, and I've gotten better, but it's not perfect, is getting up earlier in the morning. Ideally, I want to get up at 5 to start my day, read my Bible, get my mindset in the right place, read a book, go to the Y, do my workout, all that stuff. The easy choice is to sit in bed. It gets you nowhere. If it's been a late night and you had a lot going on the day before, that's one thing, and you need the extra sleep, that's a little different. But most of the time, that's the easy choice. The hard choice is to get up and get your day started. And that's not just making it difficult, you're doing the harder thing in order to accomplish something. You're getting to a goal. So it's not just about making things difficult or taking the difficult path. I had somebody say that doing the hard thing is important 1% of the time. The rest of the time, there's an easier way. That I would disagree with. I think it's definitely more than 1%. I'm not going to put a number on it. But that's how growth happens when you make those difficult choices. And like I said, it's not just about trying to find the most difficult way to do things. I'll put a caveat with that. I definitely take the hard way when it serves a purpose. So I'm training for ultra endurance events. 100+ mile mountain bike. I'm doing a 65-mile mountain bike ride and then a 40-mile trail run. These are big things that are going to be very difficult on the day. So I prepare myself by doing things that are really hard, and I do them on purpose, like running for 3 hours in the rain. Doing that in order to make myself stronger, to prove to myself that I'm able to overcome obstacles. And that way, when I get to the day of the event, I've got all those wins, all those tough things I did that I can look back on and think, you don't quit. You did those other things. Like you worked for this. You trained for this. You build that mental resilience. So the hard things have a purpose. They have push you towards your goals. But we do need to know when to do the easy thing. We talk about low-hanging fruit. You want to take the easy gains when you can get them. If you have a way to grow and it's not going to cost you anything, you take it. But a lot of times, in order to do the easy thing, we have to create a scenario where that's possible. We have to make things easy for ourselves. They don't just come easy. So when I go to the Y and work out in the morning, or even when I come downstairs and ride on the trainer, I set everything out the night before. I get my coffee ready. I know, if you're a coffee snob, you don't want to hear about starting your coffee at night, but I do it. I save my expensive coffee for the weekends. On normal nights, I just pop it in the coffee maker, fill up my water, and hit the alarm or the timer, whatever it is, to set it so that at 5:10 in the morning, it brews my coffee for me. My shoes are laid out, my shorts are laid out, shirt, water bottles. I even lay out my journal. Like everything I need to get my day started is right there. So it's so easy, I can't not do it. If you're trying to lose weight and all you have in the house are Doritos and jelly beans and like sugary snacks, that's what you're going to eat. You're not going to find the healthy stuff. Okay, maybe once in a while, but on most times, you're not going to go searching around for the vegetables. You're just going to grab what's available. So you make it easy on yourself. You get healthy food. So that way, the hard thing is to go out and buy sugar. The easy thing is, well, this is what I have. I have veggies and healthy stuff. That's what I'm going to eat. So we have to create those ways to make things easy. So the other easy thing I want to talk about is not always easy, especially for those of us who feel like we always have to be doing something. It's rest. We have to know when to take it easy. That's sometimes pretty difficult because you feel like if I'm resting, I'm not accomplishing anything. But nobody can do hard things all the time. Nobody can constantly be doing difficult things. Your brain can't handle it. Your muscles can't handle it. We need to know when to take a break. The rest is where we grow. You tear your muscles down in a workout, and they regrow during the recovery period. That's just how our bodies work. That's how everything works. We can't be on the go all the time. We need to know when to take time for ourselves, enjoy the hobbies that we have, enjoy time with our family, whatever it might be. So you have to know when to do the easy things. It's really important. I found a couple years ago when I was kind of forced to ride less for a while, I actually got faster and realized I'd just been training too hard for what I was doing and wasn't giving myself enough rest. The bottom line is we need to be looking at the long game and not just right now. And it gets to be a tricky balance because you do want to live in the moment, but know that the decisions you make today will affect you down in the future. You don't want to be obsessed over that future and staring at it and wondering what's going to happen next, but be aware that where you are in a year, 5 years, is determined by the choices you make every single day. Getting those tough things right, getting the easy things right. So I'm just going to finish with a little bit of a story and preview some of the bonus footage you're going to get. I attempted to do my first trail footage video today, and that proved to be a difficult thing. And yeah, I'll post a little bit of that later. You can see why I'm just talking in the basement again and not showing you some trail footage. So thanks for tuning in. I hope some of this was helpful and not too disjointed. If you are training for anything big, I'd love to hear about it. If you've got things that are hard for you and you want to make them easier, I'd love to hear about that too. And just hit me up in the